Stuck in the middle effect. All right, you ready? Let's hit it. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my name is Tyler Shelton. I'm a student at Gwinnett Technical College. I'm currently on the way to getting my associates in electrical engineering technology. I love to play the guitar, and I love to do metal screams. If you don't know what those are, go look up Asking Alexandria, Counterparts, Fit for a King, Motionless in White. I'm really into that type of stuff. One thing I wanted to talk about today is how to get unstuck. A TED Talk by Shannon Odell goes over various stages of achieving a goal. And one of the biggest things that tends to happen in the middle is people get stuck when they get focused on their goal and towards the end goal. She says that the 2 times that you experience the most satisfaction within a goal is at the beginning of a project and at the end of a project. But somewhere along the middle, we tend to focus on what's ahead of us rather than where we started. And that can be very daunting, and that can cause this thing that psychologists refer to as the stuck in the middle effect. Now, one way she describes how to get out of this is to break these big goals into smaller sub-goals and work on achieving those individual goals and take the time, and that will help give more accomplishment so you can slowly inch your way towards the end goal. And one thing that she does also talk about is how people can feel a lot of intimidation when facing a larger goal such as global warming or pollution. It seems that no matter what you can do, there's just so much to be done if you look at the bigger picture. So you really do have to reel it in and do those small sub goals. But one big thing she also talks about is having confidence within yourself and going throughout the small things that you're doing with just the attitude of what I'm going to do will matter. And that confidence can bring you a long way and can keep you unstuck and can keep you motivated. Because she begins to talk about how it doesn't really necessarily matter how much you care about a goal, but the action that you put into that goal, one at a time. The reason I chose this video is because it leans a lot to me. As somebody with the past that I have, it took me a long time to get situated and get into an environment where I'm able to actually take the time to sit down and study and do this schoolwork and to try to achieve my goals that I have for myself. It's very cool because everything in this video is very on point, and it's the things that I had learned to do myself. And it was cool to see that reflected in a video, and I thought that was really cool. So I would imagine that it would be helpful, it could be helpful for people in the audience to kind of learn a little bit about that and to know that they aren't alone when they're facing those big mountains ahead. You know, everybody kind of feels that pressure and that thing, but if you can just keep moving and keep taking action, then you might be able to get unstuck and achieve your goal. Yeah, the biggest takeaways from this, from what I found, was community, collaboration, and communication. One big thing is just getting around other people with the same goal in mind. You know, if you don't, there's plenty of people out there trying to achieve the things that we're achieving. And one big thing is being able to rely on people in school for help has been super helpful. And it just takes a little extra push to push out of the uncomfortability zone in order to go through. So, yeah, thank you guys for listening to me speak, and have a good night.